So I think I've made it really clear that on this channel, I like games. Son of a...
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Game Theory!
I don't know, it's scarier! Gaming has been a major part of my life ever since I was a little kid, spending my weekends playing one of the many NESs at my grandmother's place, to getting my Sega Genesis, all the way to today where I play a multitude of platforms from PC to consoles. And no, I'm not touching which one I think is superior. I don't need fan turrets from either side rating my comments section about which is better. Oh wait, I had an actual point, right? Oh yeah, gaming! I love video games.
I love the Power Glove.
And I love a variety of games. However, there are aspects of gaming that I don't like and sometimes downright hate. Some of these, for example, are video game reviewers.
And I'm sure there will be people that play it and enjoy it, and they're not wrong for enjoying it, but they're wrong for enjoying it.
Well, aren't you a bundle of egotism?
I don't see any rational adult male, or female for that matter, who'd want to play this game.
Man, I keep getting off track. Yeah, I do have plans on talking about reviewers in general.
Soma isn't really a horror game. It's not scary. Frictional was trying to make Soma a scary, tense experience, and they failed.
But this video is about something different. Another aspect I don't like about gaming is the stores where you get said gaming. This is the story about how I got screwed over at GameStop. So let's not beat around the bush. GameStop sucks. Just click on any YouTube video talking about GameStop in a negative light and you'll be graced with horror stories from former employees, customers, and even some interesting and funny tales. Like, I remember there being a video about a guy who was actually able to go into a dumpster behind GameStop, fish out some of the older games that they tossed out, and was able to sell the games back to the exact same GameStop.
Good idea.
So, where do I play in all this? Well, I've got quite a few tales about GameStop horror stories under my belt as well, but since it'd be a pain to draw every single one for a single video, I'd figure I'd get to those stories eventually. But let's talk about the Nintendo Switch, and when it came out. Yes. Like most of us remember, finding one of those consoles on a store shelf was rarer than finding a video from Keemstar that actually had any sort of entertainment value to it. Point is, they were next to impossible for months on end to find. However, I had an inside scoop. A friend of mine who worked for GameStop at the time, and bless his soul for surviving that, so he calls me up one day and tells me that his store is going to get some Switches on the coming weekend. Oh my god! And sure enough, a few days beforehand, the internet was talking about how GameStops were going to get some Switches and have them on sale on the Sunday of the weekend that my friend told me about. So naturally, I want to get my hands on a Switch. Duh. And since I happen to have no life on a Sunday morning, I went to the local GameStop my friend worked at really early before they opened. Eventually more people began to line up behind me, and I need to preface where I lived during this time. I live in what is colloquially known as Bourbon Country, a land filled with the classiest of people. People such as the woman behind me who looked to be giving the beluga whale a run for its money, draped in a covering that I believe is called a muumuu, with kids jumping on her as if she were a jungle gym, and to top it off, she has a face that will probably haunt me for years. But I shrug it off. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of felt sorry for the poor Switch that would probably end up in the hands of those little monsters.
I want to die.
How its fate would be this?
Well, I guess I better take a look at it here.
Take a look at it. Yeah. That's right. Thank you.
Do you know what's on here?
No. I mean, the kids couldn't have done anything. I mean, they're good kids.
Sometimes they'll put soft drink or something on there.
No. It's not soda pop. I don't know.
Certainly.
It was fine. I would just...
I think he left a layer of skin on that thing! So, it's close to opening time at the GameStop, and when I see the clerk at the front of the door, and unlocking said door, I could feel the happiness swelling in my heart. I was about to have my Switch, and I take a step forward, and I kiss the pavement. As it turns out, the woman behind me had hooked her foot around my ankle and tripped me, and she took that opportunity to sneak into the store ahead of me. Luckily, there was some human decency in that line behind me, and one person helped me up to my feet, but the damage had been done. So I go in the store, and the woman who tripped me was up at the front counter, and I see in her chubby hands with the Switch. I would have confronted the woman, but I shrugged it off. I didn't want to get kicked out of the store, I just wanted my Switch, and I wanted to get out of there to play it. So the woman gives the Switch to one of the kids, and I prayed for the Switch's soul, and finally she moves out of the way. I go to the counter and I ask calmly, "1 Switch, please." "We're sold out." Ah! As it turns out, the manager of the store said screw it, and put the Switches out for sale in the last 2 hours of the night before. And it sold all but one of them. First off, you can't do that! Especially if you advertise that being specifically available on Sunday! That's false advertising! Secondly, that woman took the Switch that would have been mine! That Switch was mine! Now, eventually I was able to get my own Switch, but for months on end, I couldn't even stomach looking at GameStop. I still get sick today looking at the damn place. But, what do you guys think? Let me know what horror stories you've got concerning game stores. Let me know in the comments below. My name is Kamen, and remember to examine your fandom.